Well, welcome everyone. Welcome to a restorative flow and guided meditation with myself, Katherine Anthony, and also Ciara Bagley from Pasadena, Florida. We're going to guide you through a practice today, and we've been talking a little bit about, of course, everything that's going on in the world. And for Ciara and I, we really wanted to embody trust through our practice today. So our nervous system is being attacked right now, right? Just by a lot of fear-based media. There's a lot of statistics floating around. There's a lot of stuff happening. But I think it's more important than ever to shift our attention also towards all the positivity and the light that is expanding and happening in our world. So for this practice today, we're going to call on that energy. We're going to tap into the lighter, more peaceful part of ourselves. We'll embody that. We'll really just focus on shedding and letting go of anything extra, anything that kind of blocks us off from this peace and the stillness within. All right, so we're going to begin in a seat, maybe in your Sukhasana, or if you want to sit on your ankles, you can do that too. Let the palms face down on your knees. This is a grounding mudra. Feel the spine stacked nice and tall. You can close your eyes here and bring your gaze to the space between your eyebrows. And just take a few deep breaths here. In and out through the nose. Let's take a few breaths together. So just exhale through your mouth wherever you are. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And a big exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. And take a big exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Now seal your lips. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose. This is your Ujjayi breath. This breath soothes your nervous system, allows your body, mind, and spirit to soften. We'll be focusing on our Apana Vayu, the downward flow and energy of our breath, of prana. So with each inhale, feel the body expand as you invite in space. With each exhale, send this energy down through the hips, through your legs, through your feet, and down into the earth as if you're growing roots. With each inhale, the body fills with prana. With each exhale, this prana flows down through the legs, through the feet, down into the earth. You feel rooted here, grounded in your practice and your breath. Feel the mind soften. Our mantra today is I trust. I trust. Take 3 more deep breaths here, saying this mantra softly in your mind. I trust. And inhale breath, slowly reach your hands up and over your head, bringing the palms together, and then draw this energy down through the Sushumna Nadi toward the heart center, pressing the thumbs into your chest, honoring our Anjali Mudra here, the balance within. Let's sing the sound of Om together. We'll sing out into the universe, calling out, sending love out to every sentient being. Inhale together. And let your eyes gently flutter open. Bring your fingertips by your sides. Sit up nice and tall. Let your head fall over to the left. And just breathe here. You can close your eyes, just drawing the practice deep within. Breathe into the belly. Feel the knees soften. Take another deep breath along the side of your neck. And then nice and slowly begin to roll the head forward, really taking your time. We'll roll the head through center and slowly roll it over to the right. And stay here, stretching the left side of your neck. Lengthen up through your spine, draw the shoulders back. Ujjayi breath, in and out through your nose. Feel the neck stretch. And then take this movement side to side, nice and slow. Really connecting to your breath here. Slowly stretching the neck. Keep your gaze to the space between your eyebrows. Take it one more time, side to side. And then slowly bring your head back up through center. Inhale, send the left arm high, side bend over to the right. Lengthen through the fingertips. Ground down through your left hip. And as you reach to the fingertips, feel that line of energy from your hip all the way up to your hand. Breathe as you expand, creating space in the body. And then on your next exhale, we're going to start to round the spine, bringing your left hand to the floor on the outside of your knee. Relax your head. Soften the legs. Take a deep breath here. You're going to start to walk the hands, making a big half circle toward the center. Reach as far out in front of you as you can here. Forward fold, relax your head, breathe into your knees and your hips and your low back. Feel your shoulders soften, your face soften. And press your hands into the earth. With each exhale, softening into the ground, imagining that your body is growing roots down into the earth. Take another deep breath here. I trust. And slowly walk your hands back into center. Set them back and behind you. The fingertips point forward. Draw the shoulders back. Lift your chest. Keep the neck long. Option to stay right here, or you can lift your hips. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. A big exhale. Set the hips back down. Switch the cross of your legs, bringing the opposite foot in front or on top. Fingertips on the earth by your sides again. Sit up nice and tall. Feel the shoulders stack right over your hips. Then look over your left shoulder. Take a few breaths here. With each exhale, you deepen the twist. Feel that stretch along the neck. And then slowly begin to lift your gaze up to the sky, lifting your chin as high as you can. Take a deep breath here along the front of your throat. And then begin to bring your gaze over the right shoulder. Slow, deep breath here. Bring your head back through center. Inhale, send the right arm high. Side bend over to the left. Breathe along the length of your body. Ground down through the right hip. And as you reach up through the fingertips, feel the body expand. And begin to lower your right hand down to the floor. Both hands are resting outside the knee. Take a deep breath here. And begin to walk your hands slowly toward the center, as far out in front of you as you can. Soften your head, relax here into the posture, breathe into your hips. One more deep breath here. I trust. And begin to walk your hands back up through center, again taking them back behind you. The fingertips point forward, rest back onto your palms. Lift the chest, draw the shoulders back. Option to stay here or lift your hips. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And a big exhale. Set the hips back down. Feet together, knees wide for Baddha Konasana. Inhale to lengthen your spine. An option to stay right here, if this is enough, on your hips and knees. Or you can begin to pull your heart forward. Keep the spine as long as you can. And then you walk your hands forward. Forward fold, soften your head. Taking a little bit deeper into the hips. With each exhale, your legs soften as you surrender to this posture. I trust. Take one more deep breath here. And slowly walk the hands in. Grab the inner thighs and begin to straighten the legs out for a wide-legged forward fold. Flex the feet. Rest your hands on the floor. And just keep the spine tall here for a few breaths. Feel the hands on the ground. Find as much length in your spine as you can as the pelvis tilts forward. And focus on your Apana Vayu again, this downward flow of our energy and our breath. With each exhale, you feel prana flow down the spine, into the hips, the pelvic floor, the legs and the feet. Imagine you're growing roots down into the earth. Option to stay right here, or if you'd like to walk your hands forward, going a bit deeper into the stretch, you can go there now. Let's take 3 deep breaths in and out through the nose. You can close your eyes, look deeply into the mind's eye, continue to breathe. One more deep breath, spread the toes wide. And then slowly walk the hands back in. Grab the bottom of your knees from the outside, bend the knees. Let's cross the ankles, rolling on to tabletop. Hands and knees. Let's flow through our cat-cow. Nice and slowly here. So we're going to lower the belly, gaze up on the inhale breath. And stay right here for a few breaths. Your core is engaged, so don't dump into the low back. Roll the shoulders back and away from your ears. Press through your hands as you reach your Chin a little higher. Feel the stretch from your chin all the way down to your pubic bone. One more breath. And then begin to round the spine for your cat pose. Tucking your chin to your chest, tilt the tailbone down to the earth. As you press through your hands, expand between the shoulder blades. Take another deep breath here as you press your feet into the floor. And then take a few rounds of that movement with your breath, cat-cow. One more full round of breath. And come back to tabletop. We'll sit back into our child's pose. If you'd like to grab a pillow or a bolster, you can do that now. You can just place it the length of your spine, right underneath your torso. Sit the hips back. The bolster is optional. You can keep your knees wide or you can bring them together. Any variation, whatever's comfortable to you. Soften your forearms onto the earth so your elbows have a gentle bend. Rest your head either on your pillow or your mat. We're going to stay here for a little while with our breath. So even though we're here in stillness, we can still experience the transformational energy, the Shakti energy that is our breath, prana, as it flows through us. With each inhale, you embody trust. With each exhale, you surrender as you soften into the posture, into the earth. Remember your apana vayu, this downward flow of energy. Imagine your body is growing roots down into the earth, reminding you that you are a part of the earth. Feel your body soften with each exhale. I surrender. I trust. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose. Feel your hands on the ground. Gently press your hands into the earth. Feel the tops of your feet on the ground. Gently press your feet into the earth. Take 3 more deep breaths here. I surrender. I trust. Slowly begin to press yourself back up onto your hands and knees. Scoot your bolster or your pillow forward. You can keep it on your mat. Let's take big circles with the hips in one direction. Big circle. And then in the other direction. And then cross your ankles and come back to a seat. Have your bolster or your pillow nearby. We'll send our legs out in front of us. Option to slide the bolster underneath your legs for a more restorative forward fold, or if you'd like to just send the legs out onto the floor without a prop, that's fine too. You want to start with the knees gently bent, feet are flexed. Grab the back of your thighs or press your hands into the floor to lengthen the spine as tall as you can. Find an inhale breath as you lengthen. Exhale, begin to pull the heart forward. Pull the heart as far forward as you can with a nice long spine, and then you can round forward. Relax your head. Let your hands soften on the earth. Find slow breath here. Returning to your Apana Vayu, feeling the downward flow of breath as you exhale. Feel the legs soften. Feel your head soften as you breathe. Let's take 3 deep breaths right here, going a bit deeper into your forward fold. And slowly begin to rise back up. You can bend your knees. We're going to lower down onto our backs, taking it down to the floor. Lay on back. And you can keep that bolster or pillow underneath your knees. That's totally fine. You're going to pull your right knee into your chest. Pull the right knee towards your right shoulder blade or your right collarbone. Hug that knee in. Feel the hips soften. Just breathe here. You can wrap the knee around your rib cage, closer toward the armpit. Slow, deep breath. One more full breath. Draw the knee a little closer. And we'll take supine twist. Draw the knee across your body with your left hand. Send your right arm out to your side. Look out towards the hand. You can adjust your shoulders however you need. Try and get them both flat on the earth. And take a few deep breaths here along the spine. Think of a towel full of water. In our twists, we're bringing that towel out, releasing the excess. And we feel lighter, more free. Take a final deep breath here. And release the twist. We'll switch legs. Pull the left knee into your chest, toward the heart. Squeeze that knee towards you as you breathe into your left hip. Feel it soften. Slow, deep breathing in and out through your nose. Feel the knee begin to wrap around the rib cage, closer to your left armpit. Breathe here into the hip. One more deep breath. And then draw the knee across your body, supine twist. Send your left arm out to the side, your gaze follows for a full rotation of your spine. Breathe into the low back. Feel the shoulders soften. I surrender. I trust. Take one final breath here in your twist. And then gently release back to center. We'll rest into our Shavasana, preparing for meditation. You can let the bolster, you can bring the bolster under your knees if it's not already there to rest them. If you'd like to lay a blanket over you or underneath your head if you're feeling a little cold, do that now. And Ciara will start our meditation.
So as we continue to rest into the Shavasana, I wanted to speak on this meditation and kind of how it came to be. When I first heard Katherine speak the mantra, I trust, a couple weeks ago, I really started thinking about that in this moment, in this like atypical experience that we're all processing and going through. And I thought, yeah, this works. This makes sense. I trust. And so I started saying it more, and then it moved off of my mat, and I, wrote it down and tacked it up to my wall, and I trust over and over. And the more I sat with this mantra, I got curious about how does the vision of I trust transfer into our real lives? How does this mantra that's living in, the ether, like the mind, how does that come into a place that shows up in my life? And to me, I trust means I trust my intuition. I follow my intuition. I trust my mind. I trust my body. I trust my experience. And I trust that if I listen, the universe will guide me through experiences with ease. So the last 2 weeks has been, me really trying that out and playing with the concept of intuition, of intuitive movements through our experience. And, some of the days I chose not to listen to this. I chose to follow the instant gratification or spontaneity or whatever it was. And I found that, some of those days were hard, or some of those moments were hard, but then there were these moments where I trust and my intuition led me into some really beautiful spaces on my yoga mat, picking out what I wanted to eat, what time I wanted to go to bed. We're out of our typical routines. And so relying on intuition to guide us through creating a new sacred space within a new time has been so prosperous to me in my practice. And so As we head into this space, I invite you to release the feeling of being in control. Release the desire to live one step ahead of everything else, and create space for your trust and your intuition to guide you. Take this moment to just tune into your body, to feel the earth cradling the parts of you it touches, to feel the ebb and flow of your breath. Maybe your hands are by your side, or one is on your stomach and one is on your heart. Choosing to come into a place here of safety and relaxation. And connecting with our breath as an observer. Is my breathing slow and shallow? Is it deep? Not trying to change anything, just really tuning in to this natural space that your body is taking you. I invite you now to welcome an ally. An ally is a protector, is a guardian over you. It's somebody or something that's always with you. This could be a memory or a place. It could be a person, alive or deceased. Connecting with something that offers you a deep sense of joy when your mind goes there. Try not to make it a romantic partner, because sometimes those can get sticky. And tap in. Maybe this is a smiling dog, or your nene combing your hair. Maybe it's a tree that you've loved in your lifetime. Something that you can always return to help you support your practice and spark a deep-rooted sense of joy, safety, goodness, and peace. You can call on your ally anytime during this practice and for the rest of your life. Notice how it feels as you welcome your ally in your body, the sensations it evokes in the depths of your being, connecting in. Can you trace the origin of the sensations you feel? Maybe you feel light or warm. Whatever you're feeling, do your best to become acquainted with it and to tap in whenever you remember to. And now take a moment to welcome the highest and best for yourself, for your loved ones, for your community, and for the world around us. Imagine opening to your sense of divine, whatever that means for you. attuning to the source, the background of all things. Imagine this presence is cradling you, nourishing your well-being. Let it enter your pores and touch into the deepest parts of your being. Allow your senses to open wide and listen deeply for messages from intuition. I trust. Know that as you align with your highest, you are resetting your internal compass so that every step forward is a step in the right direction. Returning now to our mantra, I trust. Silently voice this mantra. I trust for your practice and perhaps even your life. Connect. I trust. Let this mantra wash over each part of your body. And when you're ready, I invite you to take your mind's eye to the tips of your toes, connecting with this sacred space in your body, acting as only the observer, breathing in light and space, and releasing out things that no longer serve. Let your mind feel into each part of your foot, the tops and the bottom. Again, playing witness. From here, wander into your ankles. Maybe breathing in gratitude. From your ankles, we move into the bottoms of our legs, our shins. What comes up for you? Is there anything? Is it space? And as you breathe in, connecting to the depth of the center of this space, to the marrow of your bone, truly feeling this part of your body. From here, we travel to our knees. And our knees to our thighs. With each breath, clearing out and making space, releasing tension. From our thighs, we travel into our hips. Feelings of gratitude. and releasing any negative stories we may have once written about this part. Trusting we are capable of rewriting any narrative. We are capable of reshaping ourselves in this moment to align. From our hips, we travel into our container, our belly, the home of our vital organs. Our belly to our rib cage. Our rib cage to our chest. In our stillness, feeling the constant rhythm of our heart. Imagining love and light pouring from this part of your body out into the area around you. Breathing in love and gratitude. When you're ready, moving into your shoulders. Feeling the way the earth cradles you here. Let the tension fall from your shoulders into her embrace. With your inhale, drawing in peace and comfort, softness and acceptance. Down through our arms, to our elbows and forearms, to our wrists and our hands. Feeling each finger and the gratitude that we have for the ease this part of our body allows our life to be with. Feeling thankful. Back into our arms, up through our shoulders, into our neck, our throat. A space in our body that is so deeply full of power. This space that is responsible for taking the ideas that we create in our mind and voicing them out into our community. Connecting with ways that you are honoring your voice. From here, I invite you to relax your jaw, to let your tongue fall from the roof of your mouth, the wrinkles and worry in your forehead to melt away. From your forehead to the crown, to the top of your head. And then out into the space around you. Welcome the feeling tone of your emotions without the need to name or change them. Simply connecting and feeling into your emotions. Letting this feeling rise up from the depths of your being. Noticing if these feelings have a location inside your body. If your attention is drawn to anywhere in particular. Simply allowing these feelings to be, to manifest, and to flow. Listening deeply for messages and intuitions from the deepest parts of your being, without strain, without any effort at all. Simply aware of the background. In the empty space from which these thoughts arise. The thought does come to you. Do your best not to grasp at it. Rather, simply observe it arise and pass away. Like a wave in an otherwise peaceful and calm ocean. Welcoming your whole body as pure sensation, pure energy, soft and relaxed. and feeling back into a place of pure being, perfect balance. Imagining your body inside of you, inside of awareness. Open, spacious, limitless, without border or boundary. Pure energy, open and expansive. Tap into your intuition. And trust that you know what you need. Letting awareness settle in your heart and the center of your being. Notice what it feels like to have a center, a seat of awareness. Now take a moment to feel into pure being, without center, without border or boundary, pure space. Allow this experience to unfurl in awareness completely. Feeling back into your center, your seat in the center of your being. And in your own time, moving back and forth between the feeling inside of you, the feeling of centeredness, pure, limitless awareness, and the feeling without center. And when you're ready, connecting back with the space around you, coming back into your breath, into your body. Maybe letting some gentle movement come in, your fingers or your toes. Feeling this practice. Loosening and finding your spot, your space. When you're ready, maybe rolling over onto your side. Taking a few breaths here. And then finding your easy seat, coming back up into a seated position on your own time. Thank you all so much for sharing space with Katherine and I. Thank you for giving this to yourself and to your community. This was beautiful and very nice. So let's all take a deep breath in. Release collectively. The teacher and the light, the intuitive being in me sees all of those things in all of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Ciara.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yes. I just feel so blessed and light.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for joining us here on this beautiful Sunday. Feel free to stick around if you'd like to say hello. You can turn your microphones back on.